I'm Debbie Corbin. I was 51 years old when I was diagnosed with DCIS breast cancer, and this is my rock and my supporter, my husband Rod. The first time I walked into Dr. Fisher's office, I was a little overwhelmed, not expecting much. I had already interviewed 2 other plastic surgeons and was extremely disappointed with what they were telling me my outcome would be. So I was a little apprehensive, thinking, maybe this could be the one. Maybe this isn't the one that's going to give me what I would hope to be able to obtain. And by God's grace, she walked in and gave me reassurance and answered my questions, and here I am.
In addition, I was very antsy going into that visit because, again, the 2 previous doctors did not impress us at all. And I was probably this far from just wanting to go home and not deal with it anymore that day. And after 5 minutes of talking to Dr. Fisher, I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that we were in the right place and she was going to take great care of my wife.
My first memory of Dr. Fisher is when she walked in, she grabbed my hand and just said, "I want you to know my first concern is you and you to be healthy." And that just impressed me. Instead of just thinking of my chest or my breast giving me what I wanted to hear or what she could give me, it was like she was more care for my overall well-being.
I was really impressed with that as well because she really made a connection with us almost instantaneously. We had not received from any other doctor, and that's why I felt like, finally this is the one.
My first memory of the staff was Claire. She was the one that did my intake in the operatories, and she shared some of her personal stories, which made me feel reassured, thinking, okay, she was a patient of Dr. Fisher's, and now she's an employee, and okay, it just put me at ease, knowing that she has gone through the same thing that I was about to endure. My physical concerns when I first came in was, if you got to have a mastectomy, you want to be better, at least have some type of improvement from what you originally had. So, being 51, of course, you want a little more perkiness, to be quite honest. And so, yes, I want it, if I have to go through it, I want to at least look the best I can. And luckily, she has definitely taken her time and has given me the look that I'm wanting. And it's been a trial and an ongoing process, but I do believe we're finally at the end. My favorite memory of Dr. Fisher was right after I had my reconstruction done right before, day before Thanksgiving. And I had done my post-op, and I wanted to know, when can we get on with our life? And next thing I know, she just basically looks at him and looks at me and says, "Go for it. Be as rough as you can. Just tear those boys up."
Yeah, just have fun.
It was just, it was a little embarrassing, but it was quite comical at the same time. But knowing that she's human.
I tell you, I really felt something really special. Like I've been in pain a lot through my life with various things that have gone on. But it really hurt me to see Debbie in pain. And the first time she wheeled her away for surgery, she goes, "Well, are you all right?" And I got a little choked up there for a second because I was like, I didn't feel like I was really okay. And she goes, "Why don't I give you a hug?" She just really made us feel special and really gave me a great feeling that, she was going to take great care of her. And it really helped a lot. She just such a great people person as well as an amazing surgeon.
But that is true. The day of my mastectomy, I remember you had kissed me on the forehead, and I could hear you tearing up, and she did. She just said, "Stop for a moment," and she said, "I'll meet you there in the OR," and she just held you for a moment while they took me away. So that was encouraging to me, knowing that, hey, she's goes above and beyond. We're not just a person.
She was just engaging in both of us and really cared about the whole situation, which really meant a lot to us.
I would highly, highly recommend Dr. Fisher to all my friends and family who is in need of reconstruction or who is wanting a lift or what have you. I've already sent in 2 that I know of, and I have 3 more that are coming this way. So I think she's the best. You know, her bedside manner is perfect, but the outcome and the fact that she truly cares about me as a person and wants the best look for me. And to me, that speaks volumes.
Absolutely.
I owe her my life.
I recommend anyone who's in this predicament to come to this practice. You can walk in here knowing that you're going to be taken care of from the moment you walk into the door by the staff all the way up to the doctor. Everyone has treated us like family, complete professionalism, and we are just so happy that we made this choice.
It's the only choice. I mean, I just think Dr. Fisher literally walks on water in my aspect, and so does her team here, because you are a team. She, no matter how many times I've called with a question of my concerns, they were never too little of a concern for you guys. Y'all would always treat me, even though I felt like, oh my God, I got to call again and ask another question. It's not an easy process, and it's not a fun process. It's hard, and it takes a lot of patience and
we've always
a lot
felt
of support.
Yeah.
And I get that from the team. I mean, they are very supportive.
We've always been made to feel, and we gather from the staff, they are really engaged in our situation, and everybody here seems to be willing to go over and above and beyond the normal call of duty to make sure that we're taken care of. And I feel like anyone who chooses this practice will feel just exactly the same way we do.
It's the best.